Can I show all of Minion's awesomeness in one video? I don't know, but I can certainly try. One of the most impressive things to me is his ability to balance on an exercise ball at the same time he carries stuff. The most notable thing he's done is go and get a neighbor when a fire broke out back here and let him know, hey, something's not right. He can do a lot of practical things too, like carry eggs for me, as well as pick up things that I've dropped and bring them back to me, like these sunglasses. He also goes and gets his food bowl when I forget and brings it from wherever it last was all the way back to me. We also have plenty of time for fun. He plays with me, he digs away at milk jugs like crazy. He also rides on the four-wheeler and barks at deer or just barks for excitement. Whatever it happens to be, he's here for it. We recently went four-wheeler shopping and found a new one, and it's a whole lot more fun. His ears flap in the breeze. He also tells all the dogs nearby how much fun it is to ride. We also recently got a new lawnmower. This one happens to be a robot lawnmower, and he can actually ride on top of it and cut the grass for me. Everywhere we go, it seems people love him. He knows when he needs to act a certain way versus when he's just on the farm hanging out. He even gets invited over to the neighbors for supper quite regularly. He sits there and patiently waits for his turn. Even when I'm eating food and it's time for him to wait, he's like, okay, but when it's his turn to eat, he knows it, and he'll eat the food too. Like most dogs, food is super important to him. He loves when I make him special dishes, particularly when he hit 1 million followers on the TikTok. He got himself his own steak on a fancy plate and everything. He's the best boy ever. Let's marinate your steak, Minion. You wanted just a little bit of salt, so I got just a small quantity in there. Some olive oil and a couple drops of lemon juice. Seal it up and mix everything together. Make sure it's all massaged into the meat. Carry it outside and put it in the fridge. Good boy. We'll stick it over here. I'll come get it and cook it up for you in a couple hours. It's getting colder, and that means Minion's favorite spot is available once again, hanging out under the wood stove. It's been raining off and on the past couple days, and when Minion has to go outside, he's starting to hold an umbrella over his head. Good boy. Here, Minion, I'll get it opened up for you, and then you can go outside. Minion sits there patiently waiting for me to open it, and then he's ready to carry. Kind of curls up around his eye, but he says one eye is good enough for walking anyway. What's he need two for?
Yeah. What a good boy.
Minion happily followed me around the yard until I told him it was time to take care of business.
You need to go potties? Go potties.
Off he goes again to find the perfect spot. One of his favorite spots is the duck coop, and I feel like that's a great spot because the more we mark around here, the less likely it is the predators are going to come up out of the woods. They'll think this territory is claimed by someone else. It's really not raining, just sprinkling a little bit when we first came out, and by now it's pretty much stopped.
Oh, I guess you don't need the umbrella.
Minion's doing his part to help with the new parking area. He wants to make sure it's all packed down. Some people said I should get a roller out here. Well, I have a roller out here. That would be Lord Minion on his exercise ball. He's extremely good at balancing, but the wind is definitely throwing him off a little bit. The thing kind of acts like a kite, but he's really good at recovering so he doesn't actually fall off the ball. He was totally making me nervous as he got closer and closer to the edge over there. At one point, I kind of scrambled and thought I was going to have to grab him off of there before he rolled all the way down into the woods. But he's got skills. He didn't go rolling down into the woods. Minion, you're the best boy ever. And I finally have a flat spot where you can actually roll around on your exercise ball. Minion, I hate to tell you, but you've actually got your own personal haters. Did you know that? Oh, really? You don't care? Well, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't care either. Doesn't matter. It's just part of being on the internet. Why don't you go grab some firewood? Come on, let's go in the house. There you go. Yeah, bring it inside. We got to start the fire again. It's cold. Thank you. Bring me some cardboard so I can get it started, too. Don't worry, Minion. There's 1.1 million people that actually like you. What's up, Minion? Are you just there admiring your gold? I'm going to find a way to get that gold from you sometime. Yeah, I think I'm going to get it. Oh, look, Minion. I've got all these deer heart trimmings. Do they look delicious? Do they? Maybe if I make him deer heart stew, he'll be distracted from his gold. I'll just put this on the stove here, Minion. Add just a little bit of chicken and gravy. Don't want to overcook it. He likes it pretty rare. Now you eat while I check out this gold. I'm just going to guard it for you. Don't get upset. I guess he doesn't trust me to guard his gold. And, well, honestly, I guess he shouldn't either. I just put gas in the ATV, and I didn't really say any of the important words that someone likes to hear. Actually, it's been about 20 minutes since I put gas in, and somebody climbed himself up on the four-wheeler, sat on the box, and tried to get in there, but I have all his riding gear in there. Minion is making sure that I do not forget him when we go places, do things. Oh, I said it. Did I say the words? Did I say them? Yeah, I did. I did say them. We're gonna test out your padding on a longer ride. Not yet, hold on. We're gonna wait for a little bit. I gotta do some stuff. You are funny. You are hysterical. I will not forget the Minion. I will not. You won't let me, remember? Go places, do things.